Now I guess I'm audible. Now I guess I'm audible. Yes. Hey guys, this is Krishna from Digital Contouring, and today we are going to edit the video that I always create for my tutorial videos, and I will show you the exact process that I follow in this live session. So just follow while I am editing and the process that I follow and the specific type of tutorials that I create for my Instagram, that I will completely show you how I create and what are the system that I follow to create this editing process. Okay, so first let me just share my screen. And then I will show it to you the reel that I am actually talking about. So let me just open my Instagram. Just give me a second. Yeah, so let's just play it again. So this is the reel that we are going to create today. So here you can see the screen of the computer that I add here. It's not the complete entire the Canva page. I add in certain area. Why we are going to see in the live session. Yeah, so this is the reel that I create for my tutorials, and we will see how I am going to create these reels here. Okay, so I use CapCut to edit these particular reels of mine, and now let's see how I create this here. Okay, so first you need to work on the design. Okay, let me just share with you my Canva screen. First you need the idea. Okay, and while showing you, I'll create mind map here so you guys will understand what I'm saying, the steps that I follow. My mic is clearly set up and you guys can hear clearly. Let me just check. My mic is clearly, yes, you guys can hear me clearly. Okay, new mind map. Okay, so first step, you need idea. Okay, tutorial reel, I'll just add tutorial reel process. If you want to create tutorial type of reels, then you can follow this step by step process. First you need idea, then you need to design it in Canva. Okay, once you got the idea, design in Canva. Okay, so I'll just write step 01 and step 2 is design in Canva. Okay, let me just add this screen here, and now here you can see the design that I recently created. So this is the design that I created for tomorrow's tutorial. Now the design is ready. First you need to design the idea that you have in Canva first. That is the first step that you need to follow here. Once you created the design, then you can go for the third step, and the third step is you need to record your screen. Record the screen. While doing the design steps, you can select which portion or which area you want to share while working on the designs, and once you've done the recording, then you can do editing software. Step 4 is step 4 is editing software. You can select any software. Currently I'm using CapCut to edit the videos, and here now we are at the editing process. Okay, I will complete this while working. If I need to add any of the steps, that I will add that. Okay, now let's open the CapCut, and now here you can import your video files. I will just add my video files here, the reels and its lunchbox, and these are the two screens that I recorded here, and directly you can add here. So let me just go back and will share it with you, the entire reels steps that I follow. So this is the editing of the previous reel that you guys saw on Instagram. Right here you can see the hook is here, then the second screen, and then this is the base that I use, and then you can add your screen here, right, like this, and then you can add multiple sounds that you want to add, use in the design. Here you can just need to, I will just play for once. Okay, just a click mouse sound. So let's create our new design. Okay, and this is the one. I'll just add name here, lunch box add tutorial. And now you need to add the brand assets. So always create brand assets for your reel. So you can see here the folders, brand assets, cinematic audios that I use for cinematic reels, then common things that it will require me while working on the designs. So I will add everything is here. Then now you can see here IG for Instagram, the background and the overlay that I use, that is here, and for the YouTube channel is here. So now I will take this, and again you need to add one more brand SFX. So here you can add all the audio files that you are required for this, for your project. So now everything is done. Let me just add the background that I use. Okay, so this is the background that I use for reel videos. Okay, so I will just stretch this, and now from here I can select the clip that I want. Okay, so this is the first clip, and now also you need to have decide the hook that you are going to use. Okay, so for hook, what I will do, I will download the image from Canva. I will open the Canva here, this image, and I will download it. Current page, you can increase the size if you are pro user, and just download this design. so it's downloaded. Okay, now I can add the hook here from the download section. Yes, this is the one. I can just drag and place here for up to 3 seconds or something I can use. So now this is a 5 seconds, so I will use as up to 2 seconds of this hook, and I can use different effects for this. Okay, so I will add effects afterwards. So now the hook is ready. Then I will add my first clip here. Okay, so now it's connected. Now you just need to increase the size of it like this. And what I do, I created one overlay for Instagram and for reel. So what I do, I just add this transparent overlay here, and then I can see this portion is here on the Instagram. If you see the like, share, these are the options are available here. And now the logo and the caption you can see here at this area. And if you are not able to see, then just give me 1 second. Okay, this. Just give me a second. Okay, so now this portion is on Instagram. You can see the like, share, comment, these are the options. And here you will find the name of the channel and the one line caption. And here again you will see the on the center the Instagram logo reel section. So that's why I created this, so I can add the main area that I wanted to show to my viewer, so it will be not be inside this. Okay, so that's why I created this. And now I will just add my video according to the this area like this. So I don't want it to go like if I increase the entire up to screen, then you can see this area of the design canvas is going to be not visible, right? That's why I use this frame where I can put my entire video. So now it is clearly visible. You can see entire design canvas is visible, right? Then now once it's done, then I can delete. And now it's time to watch the video. And first step we can add. So now if I want to add the, so how I created, then this will be the first hook. Then second clip I can add to the previous one that I recorded, the Canva screen, right? So if I want to add that you can just search and open Canva for beginner how they can create. So I can use that clip as well, but for now let's start with this and let's see how many seconds it will cover, and then we will think to add. So first element that I added here on the background is the blur element, right? So I will just take that clip from here up to this, okay, and just add the split the entire clip and delete it. So now what I do, this is the one screen that I recorded, but what I generally do, I record all the steps in one clip and then I delete, so that I don't need to place again and again I don't need to separately add every clip on this overlay. That's why I create one full recording, like this one is the full recording. Just select and drag here on the timeline and up. Now it can be placed exactly here. So now again I need to increase the size first, and then I will add this overlay where I can see if any portion is not visible. I want to make sure that everything should be visible. Okay, so let's again go to the IG section and add this overlay here, and now I can see it's cutting from this corner. So I will just select my video clip and I can adjust like this. If the size is too much, then I can reduce the size also, like this. So I think this will be visible, right? Everything will be visible on the screen from here. Okay, or I can just zoom a little bit and place like here up to this. So now what I generally do, let's delete this portion. So now it is looking like this up to this white area, right? So if I want to add something, it should not look like the flat screen. Then what I do, I just go for the masking option. Okay, just let me just take here mask action. So now I use CapCut on my PC. So I need to connect with the, let me just give 1 second. I need to connect with the VPN here. So I will just connect my VPN. Once the VPN is connected, let me share my screen again. I just need to close the CapCut app, open it once more, and now it's connected. VPN is connected, so I can get access of more features inside the Canva. Let me just open the masking option from here, and now masking is open. Then I can disconnect my VPN. So this is the VPN I use. Now let me just disconnect it. Okay. So now it's disconnected. Now I can get access to masking option from here. So again, let me just add here. The horizontal masking or the mirror masking I can take, or rectangle masking. Now I want this portion should be visible up to this. I don't want this URL to visible, and there is nothing below the white space, so I can just use up to here. Inside the screen, if I increase, now you can see the small portion is visible from the background, so it will not look like the flat screen like this. And now I can add some rounded corners from here up to 7. Let's see how it is looking. Now it looks nice. So just click on anywhere on the screen to the basics. Right, now you can again adjust the area that you want to make it visible like this. So now people will not get distracted by anything from the design. So now the main everything is done, so we need to add same effect to this also. So let's go to the first clip, add mask, rectangle mask, and up to blue screen from the top, and from the bottom it's enough here from here, and up to 7 you can add the rounded corner like here, and select on basic like this, and you can adjust like this the video. Okay, so now let's work on the clips. The first step is I added this silhouette. So now what I will do, I'll just increase the size of the speed of the video up to 2x. Sorry, so I don't need to increase the speed of all the clips one by one. So this is the good speed I can take. So now I am increasing the element size from here. So I will just let me just open this. Okay, I'll just split the video from here and up to here. This is my first step. Okay, up to this is fine. Now let's go to the second step. The second step is adding the blob element here. So now what I will do, when I am reducing its size from this portion from here, I'll just add split and then like this. Up to this, then delete this clip. Okay, let me just drag this here. Now let's go for the third step for the design. So now I added one more element. While reducing size, I will just split the scene. From here I can split and like this, and I duplicated the element, changed its color and added one more element with the background color like this. to this. So I'll just split. Now it is too much. This length is, this clip is around 6 seconds, so we want to make it up to 2 or 3 seconds only. Then first step, I'll just reduce here up to here, so I can change color. Right, and split. Now when the color is changing, I will select that portion of the clip. So from here, color is changed, duplicated the element. Now again reduced its size, and now everybody knows how to change the color and all that thing, so I don't need to show it multiple times. Right, it automatically increases the video length, that's why I just reduce all these portions, the basics one. Now if I just play, let me just see. Okay, cool. So now let's go for the next step, which is added third element. Okay, the third element, while reducing size, I will split the clip. Now the size is reduced. I'm changing its color to white. From here it's changed. Now I will duplicate the element, adjust it and change its color. Duplicate the color, duplicate the element. Okay, so this is the first clip. I don't need this clip, so I will reduce the time by deleting the clip. And now the color is changed at this point. So I can now place this together. This is the fourth step of the design. Now let's move to the next step, which is, let me just take to this portion. Now here I'm adding the text. The text is coming here. I can then split the video from here, delete the portion that is not required. First clip, let me just see where I'm adding second text. First text, then let's go for the second. Here is the second. Now let's look for the third text. Here is the third text. From here to yes, up to this. Let's place these three text together. Wait, I'll just increase the size so I can see any gaps between the clips and just adjust. Now text is added. Let's drag this to the timeline here. Now next step is to add logo. Let's play this. So logo is done, I guess, from here. Okay. So from this point I can just delete this clip, and when I will complete the logo here, I can take that clip. Now the text headline, while increasing the size, I will just split this and we'll add this text, this screen. Okay, let's take up to this, and now when I'm adding tiffin box, I will just take that clip from here to this. This part is unwanted. Delete this. You can delete this too, and this is too much. Let's first see how many seconds of clip we created. Let me just play it again. Now let's place everything together. Let's place everything together and see. So now I can see up to 15-second reels we created, and it's enough, I guess, for tutorial. It's not too fast or not too slow. Let's play one more time. Nice. So now I need to place it properly so I can reduce these gaps. So there is tool called in CapCut linkage, but I don't see it works when you add this background. Let's try if it works. If I delete the background, and now it worked. I guess it worked not. So automatically it add the clips together, but now it's not working, I guess. You need this on main here, then it will work. I guess it worked. Yeah. So now let's play. Now 14-second reel we covered here. The steps are visible. Every step we covered. Right, smooth, done. So 14-second reel is good enough for tutorial. Let's add something animation to this. Let me just see what are the animations are here. So this CapCut is not pro, it's free version, so I cannot use the pro features. Let's see, I want slow zoom, or I can, what I will do, I'll increase its size. I don't want zoom animation, so what I will, to grab the attention, I will add keyframe, position keyframe from up to from here to I will reduce its size to 100. Okay, 99 up to here, I can up to 90, and let's play. Let me just play it again. It's not looking that good. I need to do it up to 1.5 second. Or 120. Then let's see how it works. Or do we can zoom the design? What we'll do, we'll add this design here again and see which effect will look good for this hook section. So let me just hide this for now. Up to 92. I will try some effects, animations from here. I know one, zoom, slow zoom, I guess. Let's try this. This mini zoom also looks nice. Up to 1 second we can increase that timing like this, up to 1.5 second. I think this is nice. I can place this here, and when the screen is changing we will add transition. So this screen is big and this is less, I feel. Copy this second clip. If something happens with you also, now you can see the first screen is going upward. Now it's perfect. So now you can see all this clips are placed exactly same position. So this is done. Now we will add transition and then we'll add some click sound. Okay, let me just see if I think I have. So here you can see the image that I use. I can add riser. Here, yeah, it works. And then let me just take my notes and I will tell you how I add the sound effects. So if I like something, I take notes. Here you can see I added how to transition between two clips or two songs that I want to add. So I added here. So I will use this. So after the riser, you can add whoosh sound and then impact sound. This is what I note in my. I learned from. I was watching some reel and I saw this, and let's see how it looks. So now I will add whoosh here when the riser is end, like here, and up, like this. And then I want impact sound. So let me just take hit low. This I can use. So where I want, once the whoosh is done, let's see how it looks good, or do we need to add this too or not, because I want to add transition also. We need to reduce up to here. We want to add all these things. So let's do one thing. I guess we don't need to add this. This trick will work. Okay, so let me just screen my screen. Okay, so I'm adding, not, I will not add this other two sound effects here. I'll just add the riser one. Okay, let's play it again. So I want whoosh sound effect here. And then let's see how it looks. Whoosh or hit, low hit. But let's play it again. Without whoosh, how it sounds. Without whoosh is also looking fine. And now I have I use one particular clip for transition, this is the only that I use, this light leak transition. I will just add here, and from here I will just rotate it, and from here I can take one of the thing. Let's take this clip from here to here. Need to reduce the size of the clip for transition, and screen. Now I don't know how to do this. Now let's play. Need to increase the opacity. Now let's see. It's not visible yet. Now let's play. That's nice. The transition is perfectly fits here, right? And then we can remove the audio from this. Okay, and then we can add other sounds. So from here, fade out. Now I just need to add mouse if I want to add. Let's try with the mouse click. We can take this. Copy the mouse click and you can paste here on every clip. Now let's place here and adjust the when I'm reducing the element. Once you add all the sounds, let me just check. I'm adding first time I'm adding mouse click too many times, how it looks. If it's okay, then we will keep, or we will reduce. Now I think it's too much, so we'll just keep 1. Let's reduce this. I'm going to add only with when I'm reducing the element. That's fine, I guess. From here I don't think I need to add, but let's see how it looks. This looks nice because when I'm clicking, when I'm okay. So I can take attention of the viewer here. Because I'm not adding any voiceover to this video. So I guess the video is ready now. Let me just so now you can see here the clicks, mouse click is ready, all the video is ready. Let me just play it again. Sorry. I think everything looks fine to me, and now two things are I want to add here. I like to add the background that I mentioned in the beginning of the video. I'm using the same background for my branding, so you can always add like this here. Okay. So I added the background here, now you can see, and now I want to add my watermark. Okay, from the I need to add the common folder. Okay, inside the common I can use this, my watermark I want to use here. Let's reduce its size. I can add here like this. Just need to adjust little bit. So now added here. I saw one very good animation for this, and let me just find it. Is like opening from the both the side. Once I saw, I used for one video, but I forgot the name of it, but let me just see if I can get. It was very, I like that. Like this is also nice. Up to okay. I'm good with the one I selected. Now the video is ready. You can see the timeline here. Let me just play the timeline. Okay. You can add background music if you want to, but I am going to use from the Instagram only. Okay, let me just. Okay, now everything looks fine to me. So now if I want to use this for no, okay, YouTube short, the thumbnail is ready. I can take thumbnail from here too. Okay, so that's it guys. So this is the process that I follow to create. Let me just add the steps that we were creating here. So once the software is ready, so you can add your clips. After adding the clips, what you need to do, you need to have brand assets. You need to have brand assets. Spelling might be wrong, you can check. Brand assets. Then inside the brand asset, you need to make sure that the background that you use, the one trademark transition that you want to use, then you can use the audio that you are repeatedly using for the video, that you can add here, everything inside the band assets. Okay, so what else you need to add? Background transition audio. So background transition audio, the watermark or logo or anything that is going to be repeatedly going to be used, that you can add in the brand asset. So you don't need to find all the time, you can just upload in media section your brand kit and it will be ready, right? So let me just zoom out one more time. I want to close this. How can I do? Okay, let me just skip that part. So now you saw the tutorial, okay, process that I follow that I follow for this editing process is step 1, step 2, step 3, you can see, and the entire thing that you can see here, right? let me just, so this is the steps that I follow. So that's it guys for this reel editing. I'm done with my tutorial reel. Maybe I'm going to take one more session where I will edit my cinematic reels tonight. I'm planning to use that. For next week's reels I'm going to edit. If you want to join, then you can keep be a part of community where Discord community and the broadcast channel on the Instagram, where I always share the link, so you can find the when I'm going to live. It's random whenever I feel that I'm going to work on the editing or this can be helpful for the people, so I always go randomly live. So make sure you can just scan the QR code and join the community. I prefer you can join the Discord server where I'm going to post multiple times, and I will update more about the prompts that I'm going to use, the steps that I follow, the things that I'm going to create on Instagram. I'll most probably share on the Discord channels. So make sure you guys can just scan the scanner on the screen that you are able to see and join the Discord channel. So see you in the next live guys. Bye bye.